What up? Just getting tuned into who you are. My family legend, Daddy-O, told me about your site a minute ago when he was in Atlanta doing an interview with you. That's my peoples and shit. I fucks with Daddy-O. Gully, for real, dip that blunt in some Sherm. Oh, shit. Thought I saw you in Northwest over Shelly's Lounge on Friday. You definitely didn't send me in no lounges and shit. I don't hang out, my nigga. I don't be nowhere where there's liquor and strangers. He said, "What state you at? What state you live in?" I'm Ike Love. I'm Ike Love. I roll Dolo from, you know, best show on YouTube. That's what they saying. Naptown. What's going on? I'm disturbed by some things. My childhood friend got killed. Sounds so cliche because we say that shit so much. Oh, childhood friend got killed. But yeah, somebody from like three doors down, Junior Santiago, Puerto Rican family. His mother, Maria, family. Mildred, Romanita, his sisters, all family. But yeah, he got killed. The accessibility to guns is just, we need gun control, man. We need gun control, man. We need gun control. They gotta. There's something has to be done. It's just too much. It's too much. Gully, you remember Strat? Yeah, man, that type of shit is prevalent in our neighborhoods. This shit is too much. Um, if you in an environment where the people are constantly dying, it has to be some type of traumatic effect on your mind and shit. I mean, you can't be normal after going through all of this type of shit. He said, "Facts. Our children die too much from that." It's disturbing, man. When you start seeing, uh, you know, guys that you watch grow up. Like, I went to free lunches with this cat, man. I remember cutting in. He was younger than me. I remember cutting in line and called Junior, come on, June, come on, letting him come up the steps and cut line and shit. Summertime swimming and free lunches and shit like that. When you start to see people like that start to, getting killed in bunches and shit, man, you like, God damn, man, what did I do to deserve this shit? He said, Gully, I'm from LA. I grew up with gun violence. It's too much. It's too much. It's just too much, man. The gun thing, right? We in an era where the gun thing is like a big deal. It's like a big deal. The gun thing is it's a big thing with this generation. The generation that I'm from, you couldn't really come around like that if you was like a dude that played with hammers and shit like that. Like, you couldn't get in the car with us and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, the generation that I'm from, our situation was similar to Juice. If you the movie Juice, they had one hammer for the whole crew and shit. Whenever you got an issue, yo, go get the hammer. I come from that. I don't this new shit. where everybody in the crew got a hammer. Everybody in the crew don't need a goddamn hammer. Everybody in the crew not built like that. Everybody in the crew not built like that. And there's some of these niggas that's not built like that, killing motherfuckers, yo. You be like, damn, man. He killed somebody? This bitch ass nigga a bitch. Like, the fuck? He said, we didn't have that at our time where everybody has a gun. Nah, man. You couldn't even get in the whip with your what you got that for? Yo, anybody who dirty? We about to go shopping. Yo, who all dirty? Go ahead, man. Go do something with that. Get rid of that. Oh, I got a hammer on. What you got a hammer for? You got beef with somebody? Why you got a hammer? You can't get in here with that, bro. You know you can't get in here with that. For real. I'm in Florida. You know how they feel about guns? Guns are in the hood the same reason they give felons with gun years. They want us dead or locked up. They too concerned with the war on drugs now than overdosing than guns. The gun thing has gotten way out of control. He said you don't even hear people saying they dirty. They'd rather lie, say they ain't got nothing on them. No, I ain't got nothing. Ride around with the hammer. Put everybody in the car at risk. He said it ain't no gun thing. It's a violence thing, man. It's a gun thing, man. It's too many. I don't know where to get no motherfucking hammer with no ladder on it. I don't know where to get no hammer with no 30-shot ladder on it. But I got an idea where to get it. Go ask a motherfucker like 15 or 16 and shit. They got them joints. They got them joints. That's crazy, right? He said until you beat the skin off of them for getting in the car. Yeah, you can't get in the whip, man. New York City gun law is strict. They need to do something about the gun violence, man. Too many people. It's too much, man. I think we've grown accustomed to living under these types of circumstances where, we saying RIP to my man all the time, or we spray paint somebody's name on a wall or somebody's face on a t-shirt. This shit is too commonplace, man. It's like just disturbing. They need to do something about the fucking guns and shit. For real. America has infatuation with guns. Republicans in high places, neighborhoods, etc. It's not just the hoods, but we the ones killing each other. Dre, what's up? We the ones killing each other, man. I'm like, damn, man. I woke up this morning, man. I seen my little man on the timeline. I'm like, damn, this is really, really close. Like, this is really, really fucking close and shit. My family and this cat family was so close, right? Let me tell you about this. That his mother and my mother worked the polls together. Do you understand that? When you live in a certain jurisdiction, if you live in a certain district, you got to vote at a certain location. And the location was a community center called Booker T. Washington. My mother and his mother Maria worked at the polls. You know what I mean? To the polls where people in our neighborhood voted. They worked together for probably 15 years. 15 years. What's crazy is all the state cases are turning into federal cases. Someone who's a felon heading to the feds with people who have way more serious crimes. My G, it's on the OGs who they idolize to school these youngins, condolence to you and the family. Yeah, it's fucked up, man. Get tired of going to fucking funerals and shit. You know the funerals where you obligated to go. You have to go because other people that's there, they gonna be looking to see if you showed up, if you or make sure that you there. He said my granny did the polls, preach voting. Yeah, my mother and my man Junior mom worked together. They used to be up 5 in the morning. People go to vote before they go to work. I remember them days, man. They up 5 in the morning going up to the center, setting up the voting booths and shit. America's built off guns. That's why I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. The land was taken. Women can't raise men. The Lord Jamal joint was ill. Thank you, thank you. That Lord Jamal joint had a message for the 50th time. He had to share everybody his sentiments on how he feel about the Eminem situation. Lord Jamar not hating on Eminem. Lord Jamar never once said Eminem was whack. He never said that. Never said he was trash. He said we don't listen to us. Us who in here right now talking about gun violence, us who can relate to the conversations that I'm having right now, do not listen to Eminem. That's just the truth. Thank you. Peace, OD. I mean OGDG. Keep your head up. Where I'm from, right? It's only a little over 100,000 people, maybe 103,000 people and shit. Maybe like 13,000 is black. Primarily stay on the east side. So if somebody black get killed where I'm from, you more than likely know them and shit. But it happens so often that you don't, if it ain't nobody real close, you just kind of, damn, he got killed. Fuck, damn, and life goes on and shit. He said, was it on the west side? Yes, it was. Watch this little nigga grow up, man. Free lunches. Uh, shit. He said, that's how my life been since 2003, man. We gotta make some changes, man. God damn. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man, where people just, they go straight to that. They go straight to that kill shot. We come from Allah to Allah, we must return. He said, I can't even go on IG much because Murder Inc. is on a constant loop here in Baltimore, causing post traumatic stress disorder. Golly, they sleep on small town violence. He said, Jaheed out. I don't be around no fucking hammers and shit. I'm a career criminal. I got wreck and shit on my jacket for real and shit. I get caught around a hammer and shit. That's 15 and shit. 15s and 20s. They be like, they gave him all that time for one gun. Yes. Death Wish by Jadakiss. Of course I heard that. He said, what about the knife game in London you were just at? I spoke about the knife situation in London. Uh Idris Elba, Stringer Bell, he spoke about it too. The same way that people in America get shot, people in Europe get stabbed and shit. He said, stop demonizing the gun. Look up that video in Atlanta. The woman in ATL stopped 3 home invaders with that gun smoke. Yeah, a lot of home invaders have been getting stopped lately with the gun smoke. Good evening to everybody that's here. It's my stress blunt. I'm venting. Guns serve a purpose. If you live by it, you'll die by it. Back in the day, it was much harder to get a hammer. We had it, motherfuckers. We ain't want to carry them. The motherfuckers be making your pants fall down. It's goddamn like making your pants fall. You gotta keep adjusting and shit. I got bankrolls on me. Got bankrolls and shit all on me and shit. Both pockets, cell phone and shit. Fuck, I'm gonna do with a hammer, man. I don't want this shit on me, man. The fuck? How do I donate? Cash App, $ Gully TV. Nah, you could donate right here in the chat. Pardon me, man. He said they were heavy at Larkins and Jennings, all made of pot metal, much easier to carry. I don't want them. I don't want them motherfucking hammers around me. Period. Nori shouted you out on Drink Champs. Is that right? I gotta check that out. I gotta sample that. What episode is that? What he have? Black Rob up there? He must have BR up there. Somebody I just had. Thank you, Timothy. Y'all seem to relate to what I'm doing a little bit more. It's like famous the Eminem thing. Y'all couldn't possibly be interested in what goes on Gully TV and you know be receptive to Eminem's music and shit. Iggy taking KCP spot for the Lakers. Contavious Caldwell Pope is the most garbage nigga ever played for the Lakers ever in life. He's the most. I've been watching the Lakers since 1980. I was a little kid. My pops was a Sixers fan, so you know Dr. J and them used to play the Lakers and shit. That's when I started liking Magic Johnson. Contavious Caldwell Pope is the worst. No, Smush Parker was better than him. No, Contavious Caldwell Pope is the worst Laker ever. He said so he worse than Smush Parker. Didn't you see this nigga just airball layup? Smush Parker would have dunked that shit. In my day, I would have dunked the fuck out of that shit. He beat the nigga baseline. The fuck is you laying the ball up for? You 6'5", moron. That white boy, Caruso, if it was him, he would have dunked the fuck out that shit. He said Kwame Brown. Them niggas running neck and neck. He running neck and neck with Kwame Brown. Thank you, Tate. He said it looked like he didn't want to do the interview. He's a disgrace. I think the nigga getting high. They nigga give him a urine test. He said, who the bald white dude on the Lakers? Yeah, Caruso. He got hops. He go up there and punch that thing. He do it on the regular. And I think he's 6'5", too. They the same size. Point guard. You know if you're playing bad, if you're not playing well, some hard drives to the hoop get you to the foul line. You'll get into the swing of things, man. Like, it's about rhythm and shit. Like, he's just totally out of sync. I don't know what happened to him. That nigga probably was getting high in the off season. He said, who was that dude You look mad uncomfortable. Oh nah. You talk about hip hop's biggest fan. Oh nah. I think he was drinking a little bit during the interview. We good. That's my guy and shit. That's a platform out of Baltimore. He said you think it's over for the Warriors. They can't win the West, so it don't even really matter and shit. Good evening to everybody. If you like this video, it's almost 300 people here. Y'all don't seem to like the video. He said, I'm telling you, LeBron manages KCP. Boy, he's terrible. He said, how you feel about the load management debate? It wasn't even a term. That wasn't even a term until this season. Load management, I guess, is when these superstars be sitting for nothing. I'm out. I'm not playing tonight. Kawhi Leonard ain't playing tonight. Why not? He's resting. Fuck you mean he resting? He's not hurt. Like, this is the type of shit they doing. They shouldn't be doing that shit. They getting paid millions of dollars. You gotta play every fucking game if you healthy. Fuck out of here. Dave East is fire. Dark Low tried threatening folks. That hasn't been proven or substantiated and shit. I think he do got a charge of witness intimidation or some shit like that. Yeah. Who's the best pure point guard right now? Hmm. Best pure point guard right now. See, them niggas are so turned up offensively, but when you say point guard, I'm talking about like running the show and getting out there getting busy, like Jason Kidd. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't really play like that. Them niggas just dribble too much. Niggas dribble too much. LeBron got four straight triple doubles. LeBron the best point guard right now. LeBron got four straight triple doubles. His team 6-1. Think LeBron the best point guard right now. What y'all think? He fucked up the first game. He was fucking up, but he's playing point. 7-1. There you go. LeBron the best point guard right now. Derek Webster, I appreciate you. LeBron has been the best point for a while. Now he took it up a few notches this year. He said, "What do you think of Trey Young?" That's somebody else that I was gonna mention. Trey Young from Atlanta. He's a point guard. He run the point. Kyrie come and get 50 points and shit. A point ain't really supposed to be doing that type of shit. Straight up. If your point dropped 50, what did everybody else do? You know how much energy that takes out of a motherfucker? You know how much workload that is? He got to drop 50. And I think they lost when he did it. What's the name just dropped 50 and lost? Both them niggas that dropped 50 last night lost. Yeah, Damian Lillard dropped 60, lost. Right, right. He said, see your boy Lance on there in China. Look like Lance over there playing 21 and shit. Guns always gonna be accessible. For one gun, there's always going to be one needed. Next to food and drugs, checking for Utah. It's cold. He said, "That's sad. How you gonna drop all them points but you ain't win? That mean the rest of your team didn't do a lot. You gotta have balance. The team gotta have balance scoring. You'll rather have everybody on the team drop 15 than one guy drop 60 and everybody have 8. Do you think Booger could have beat Kenny Anderson, man? When Kenny Anderson was coming up, Kenny Anderson was like God, yo. Straight up. Could none of them niggas fuck with Kenny back in the day. If somebody, got a story to tell about Kenny, I'll listen to it, but I seen Kenny destroy Bobby Hurley. Like Bobby Hurley was the elite, like that's like cream of the crop point guard, floor general. Kenny Anderson bust his ass up real nice. Logan Paul and KSL fight. I don't know. America was built on gun violence. Something need to be done about this shit. Something need to be done about this shit. There's too many motherfuckers getting killed, man. God damn. Motherfuckers don't even be considered. Do you know you going to the fucking penitentiary after if convicted of this nut shit? You know where they putting you, right? They gonna put you on the shelf. Why gamble with your life? He said Kenny Anderson was trash in the NBA. Kenny Anderson played double figure seasons in the NBA. That mean he wasn't trash. He somebody I think undercut him and he broke his wrist and his game just was just different after that. But prior to that, when he played for the Nets with Derek Coleman and Drazen Petrovic, Kenny was doing his thing. See, Kenny was an all-star in the Nets. He said, "I can get 3 pistols off the street quicker than I can get a job." Kevin Johnson is my favorite point of all time. Who the best left-handed player to you? Right now, James Harden. Allen Iverson was more offensive minded than Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson never scored 40 and 50 points in the NBA. It's not because the government is getting paid, the hospital's getting paid, the funeral's getting paid, the prison system getting paid. I know one thing. After, like, if you a surgeon and shit like that, and you just keep seeing the same, like, faces, bodies coming through the emergency room that you got to stitch up and save and shit like that. After a while, they have to become like racist towards black people or like biased or something, or just look down their nose like, man, these look at these fucking people like they're animals. Like every day, I gotta stitch one of these motherfuckers up, man. Like I get tired of stitching up niggas. You know what I mean? 8-hour surgeries. God damn. I want to come in the office and chill. Every day I gotta stitch one of these motherfuckers up and save one of these motherfuckers' life. Fuck. And the people responsible, these surgeons, they only human. Like, why put yourself in that like type of situation and shit? He said they get paid to do what they happy. You can't tell me that after seeing out of a fiscal year, out of 12 months, the whole 12 months, everybody that came across the operating table was black. You have to develop an opinion. If you're not from where we from, you don't understand that shit. Some Chicago hospital closed their trauma units years ago because of violence. Gully, it's more interns in the hospital practicing on us. They don't care. You get tired of seeing bodies all shot up. I was looking at, a documentary and shit, and I was looking at, white people hitting the young boy in the chest with the shockers and shit. I'm like, damn, man, they do this shit every day, all day for a career. He said in St. Louis, everybody getting shot back. R.I.P. Claudia Jordan. He said, drop Sean Branch, stop the hold on it. You hold on too long, that's why you ain't get no money. I ain't do that for no money. I did it for my resume. I did that for my resume. I ain't do it for no bread. I ain't get paid to interview Sean Branch. Did it for my resume. You got the story here first. You got it here first, right? You enjoyed it, right? I did my job. Do you think Harden is better than D Wade was offensively? Yeah, Harden is a freak. James Harden is a freak, man. He already left-handed, unorthodox. Didn't y'all see him just cross Kyrie up? Didn't y'all see Harden just cross Kyrie up at the top of the key? Same place, same place Allen Iverson got Michael Jordan at. Gully, a 10-year-old boy in Philly got shot in the head on his way home from school. We was released from slavery with no type of healing. We are a very scarred people. Think slavery made us violent? It had to. That's all we was dealt with. Violence. That's all we was bred with, violence. Whips and, brutality and shit. So maybe it's on us. But we gotta do something. We gotta we gotta do something to protect the younger kids and shit. If a grown motherfucker decide to get shot, man, that's his personal decision and shit. But I pretty much agree. I think everybody in here agrees that the little kids shouldn't get shot walking to school and all of that sucker shit. So it has to be some. God damn. He said crossfire, just in general and shit, man. Like, He said, I hear gunshots at least 3 times a week. Not just gunshots, exchange of gunshots. Cleveland. R.I.P. Gordon Hayward career. What happened to Gordon Hayward? He got hurt again. I know he ain't hurt that same leg. He broke his leg. Or he hurt his hand. Hand injury ain't broke his hand. Man, they preparing hands, man. That nigga be back in like the playoffs and shit, yo. Don't you see DeMarcus Cousins? He ain't even ruled out. I don't trust these fucking NBA doctors. I don't trust these fucking doctors, yo. All this load management shit. Motherfuckers making up injuries to sit motherfuckers down and shit. I don't believe it. Ain't nothing wrong with his motherfucking hand. Steph Curry got a hand injury too. Maybe that's what the fuck they telling everybody. Maybe a hand, you can't detect it. Them niggas will be back in a few months. He said if DeMarcus play, that's crazy. I'm gonna tell you the number one reason why DeMarcus is gonna try to come back and play. He watching D Howard eat. He watching D Howard eat. You know what I'm saying? Like he like, damn. Cause Cousins want the rock. He want the rock. But he looking at the way D Howard is playing the game, like, damn, man, I could be doing that same shit. I could play off the ball too and be getting double doubles, eating. He said LeBron was so tired he did the post game interview sitting down on the bench. Hard need to take load management games. He disappear every playoffs. He don't get tired. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you get the notifications. I appreciate the donations. I didn't catch the last one. I didn't catch your name, but I appreciate you. He said, what's the deal with Cousins? He healing up. He getting ready. He getting ready. He said he don't got no lift. He don't need no lift. Nigga 6'10", like 280. Stand your ass in there and get boards. Move shit around. Bully shit. He good at that bully shit. Y'all know where he at. That nigga watching D Howard eat. He like, ooh. Putbacks. Basketball is easier. The smarter your personnel is, the easier the game is to play because niggas know when to cut, niggas know when to pass. What's the name? DeMarcus Cousins is watching LeBron get these triple doubles and distribute the ball to these guys, and pretty sure he want to be a part of that shit. What you think about AI not being in the top 50? I think Allen Iverson is a top 50 NBA player. He's better than a lot of people, my opinion. But I think they probably based that shit somewhat on accolades and shit. But he went to the finals. He even won a game against Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe. He dropped 55 on them niggas. Do you think Dwight is finally healthy, or is it just him playing with LeBron? If you look at him, you can tell he's in great shape. He looks immaculate. Um, he in a situation where he don't have to carry the caseload. You know what I mean? Like he's basically, I think, like he's been on like 4 teams in 5 years. He's glad to be in a situation that he's in, obviously, and he like, man, fuck that. When I get in, I'm doing me. It's great. I like Colin Sexton. I always did. I'm gonna give y'all a few more minutes. Like he said, dark low book. Yeah, we know that. Pretty sure you get a bail and shit, unless it's something more serious. Would you interview Gangsta Lou? He's already been on a few platforms, so probably not. I try to get guys first. He said, "Where's Trendsetter Shady?" I know where is Shady. He said he got a bail here on Wednesday. Damn. So he in trouble, trouble. That's crazy. It's crazy. Hmm. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, The Real Gully TV. My IG be on broil. Miss a lot of shit if you're not following me on Instagram. Baltimore is nuts with the gun game. It's just too extreme, man. It's getting out of hand. They all did a lot of talking online. Yeah, they said they got a lot of social media and I guess YouTube shit as evidence. People always would say that, like, man, Ab say he be saying too much, or did you hear what AR Ab said? Like I remember that when that was big, and he just kept going. Thank you, Jumar. That chicken sandwich going back. I don't even want that shit. I ain't had it. I ain't had it either. He sent old boy letters. Get the fuck out of here. He said, what's the name of the outro song with Razor? That's I'm a G, that's Razor and Leak Moss. Did you nah. What happened to Snow Billy? Snow Billy was an online Snow Billy was a fucking a troll. Once the fucking 6ix9ine shit went away, Snow Billy just gradually went away. He was a funny motherfucker though. He had his little run. He said, "Where's Snow Billy?" Yeah, he disappeared. Yeah, he was a funny motherfucker. Snow Billy called in a star last week. What's up, E? I'm gonna give y'all a few more LSU versus Bama. LSU quarterback is something special. He probably gonna go in the first 5 picks next draft. Watch. Okay, Alfred Griffin. I appreciate y'all from coming through. How close are you with Al Prophet? We cool. We do business together. We do something similar, similar types of content. I mean, he more on the deep extreme journalism. Tim Tebow had people fooled. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Thank you. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. Yo, there's no bail for tampering with a witness. Is you serious? I'm gonna have to look that up. Um, right away. You're gonna get it. Y'all subscribe to the channel if this your first time here. Hit the bell so you get the notifications. Follow me on Instagram, The Real Gully TV. I'm out.